Okay, this is Farmer Joe from Farmer Joe and Farmer Wing's Garden of Oz, and I briefly want to show you what's going on with our African basil. One of the things I learned about the African basil is that this plant right here is 2 years old now and has not stopped flowering. Now normally with a basil plant you keep cutting the flowers off because if it starts flowering then it stops producing leaves, and of course with basil we want to eat the leaves. We don't eat the flowers, but I left this plant here because it's a huge pollinator. And what I mean by pollinator is that it attracts bees. I don't know if you can see them. It attracts bees like crazy. And so all the bees are over here, and if you can see them flying, in fact we even have, I don't know if you can see it, got a little butterfly in there. But this attracts bees like crazy, and then because the bees are here, they're also pollinating our other trees and plants. And so that's why I keep it, although I do plan on taking this out and planting another one. But if you can see, it's just like loaded with bees. Now I'm going to show you what I did. This is a 2-year-old one, and like I say, I'm going to take this one out. But earlier in this season, I planted another one, which is right here. This is a this season plant, so it's not even 1 year old. It was planted earlier this season. And so this is producing lots of, you can see it's attracting lots of the pollinators for the rest of the garden. And luckily nobody's gotten stung or anything, but we respect bees. Okay, anyway, so that's that. This is Farmer Joe from Farmer Joe and Farmer Wing's Garden of Oz, signing out on the topic of pollinators and African basil.